The pricing page is one of the most viewed parts of your website, and it either seals the deal or it makes the user bounce completely. But what actually makes a pricing page convert well or not? Let's discuss. First things first is clear pricing. There is nothing worse than when you have literally no idea what something costs. Think about when you go to the grocery store, you find something cool, you can't find the price anywhere, you're probably just gonna put it back because, well, you don't know how much you want it, you don't know if it's gonna be worth the price. Your SaaS, your service, whatever it may be, is no different. If somebody can't tell what it costs, well, they're probably just gonna leave. Now, if you don't have a simple pricing structure, I understand that agencies can't just list their prices on the website how a SaaS can. That being said, you should give that person an indication of more or less what they're going to have to spend. So if you're a simple self-serve SaaS, obviously show your pricing. If you're a SaaS with perhaps more complicated pricing, add-on, stuff like that, make a really good pricing calculator so that people can easily figure out more or less what they're going to be paying your company. And if you're a service business, then at the very least, have your minimum price. So if you don't really take any projects under, let's say, $10,000, well, then make sure that is clear on your website. Now, not only is this going to help with people converting, but it's also going to help with you not having any leads that just aren't serious and, let's say, can't afford your product or service. Moving on, we have well-anchored pricing. So along with boosting your overall conversion rate, you probably have some goals on your pricing page. You don't want everyone to sign up for your cheapest plan on the monthly level. Ideally, everyone is signing up for one of your more expensive plans and they're paying annually. And with a good price anchoring strategy, you can actually lean people into whatever it is that you want them to do. There are a lot of videos that could be made just on price anchoring. There's a ton of really great ones on YouTube. So I'm gonna keep it relatively short on this topic in this video, but I am gonna give you 2 examples of really great price anchoring. First things first, show annual by default, and then show monthly after that. Especially if you show your annual pricing as monthly, this is going to make your annual plan seem a whole bunch cheaper. They're going to look at it first and see, let's say, $16 a month paid annually, and then they're going to go and see your monthly plan that it's $20 a month, and it's going to make people more likely to pay for that annual plan. And the next example of some good price anchoring is to make your middle plan shine. So a really great example of this is to have your cheapest plan just have enough in it so that people can get a feel for it, but make it so it's not really a great deal. Let's say for $10 a month, you get like a preview example. And then your middle plan is, let's say, $15 a month, which really is not that much more money. And this plan has pretty much anything that most people will ever need. And so compared to your cheapest plan, it seems like a really great deal to just pay $5 a month more. And then your most expensive plan, make that one for people who need your product unlimited. Make it a lot more expensive. Let's say if your middle plan is $15, make your most expensive plan $50, $60, or $70 a month. And what's happening here is your middle plan, in between the cheapest and the most expensive, suddenly looks like an insanely good deal. It's way cheaper than that maximum plan, and it offers way more than the cheapest plan. By doing this, you are basically pushing people into that middle plan. Next tip I have for you, which is very simple, remove the friction. Nobody wants to pay you, nobody wants to pull out their wallets. They pay you because they need something from you. And every single point of friction in your buying journey is another time that that person can just decide, I'm gonna leave. For example, if you have a free trial and people have to enter their credit card in order to continue, that right there is a friction point. Someone may have been interested in trying your product and now they're saying, nah, I don't wanna go get my credit card, I'm just gonna find something else. Along with that, if you don't have something like a 30-day money-back guarantee, go ahead and add one because people are gonna be thinking, what happens if I don't like this product? And please, I beg of you, do not make people book a demo so that they can understand what your product costs. That is a huge point of friction. You're asking someone to commit a lot of time for something they don't even know if they want yet. Anyways, long story short, it should be very easy to buy your product. The next thing that's going to give you a high converting pricing page is trust signals. So we all know how good testimonials are, customer showcases, whatever it may be on the homepage throughout your site. But I notice a lot of people don't include these on their pricing page. Look, it's not redundant. The more you can have it, the better. If after everything a user reads, they see some other person saying how they agree with what the business just said, that is wonderful. So nothing else to say here. Just add whatever social proof you can to your pricing page. Next up, and I briefly touched on this one when the price anchoring part was discussed, show your yearly pricing as monthly. No, I'm not telling you to lie. What I'm telling you to do instead is just show, instead of, let's say, $200 a year, show it $16 a month, billed annually, that means the exact same thing. However, when people read it, initially what they're gonna see is that monthly price, and it's gonna make them feel like it's a much better deal. And the last one that I have for you is reduce the choice anxiety. So we're doing a whole lot of talking in this video about things like pricing plans, but it can get tricky for someone to know which pricing plan they're actually going to need to go with. So ideally, if you can, your pricing page shouldn't even be a place for someone to pick which one they want and check out. The path to purchase should be the same for all of them. Let's say you have a free trial. Everyone should sign up on the same free trial and move forward. Your pricing page is just like a guide showing them what your product costs at different levels. Make it easy for people to get started, and they're a lot more likely to get started. Bet you didn't see that one coming. So anyways, this is just a couple things. There are a lot of different things that you can do to make your pricing page convert better. And I strongly believe that all of these are going to boost your conversion rate. That being said, every single site, every single industry is completely unique, and what may work in one may not work in the next. The only way so that you can know if you're actually making a difference in your conversion rate is by testing. So I recommend you to go ahead and try these things out by running individual A/B tests to see what works. If you don't know what an A/B test is or how to set it up, then go ahead and check out our channel. We have a whole bunch of videos on that will help you get things running and help you monitor them. That's all. I hope this one helped you, and I'll see you in the next video.